Hi, well hopefully you have all had a chance to listen to the story, They All Saw a Cat. It's a great story, and we can tell it's a great story because it's a Caldecott honor book, and it has this little seal here. I'm not going to read the book here in this video. This video is really about drawing your cat, but I do want to look at a couple of the pictures here. Doesn't want to show you the whole thing. This cat in particular, you can see how his eyes, and you can see the details of his fur. There's this cat here where you don't really see his face, you just see his ears. And then this cat here, I don't think it can fit into my screen. My camera's not going to let you see it all. Oops, here, I'll put it on a diagonal. You can see the dog is on his bed over here and he's looking at the cat. This leg is really long because that's closest to the dog. So it's just the point of view that the dog is looking at. So all different ways that you see the cat. And you're going to be drawing a cat, and I have given you 3 different size tracers because you have to decide how you want your cat to look. So of course there's the big one, the big tracer, the medium size, and a small one. I'm not going to show you how to draw a cat because I think everyone is pretty familiar, but I want to show you what it's like to use these tracers. So if I want to use the big tracer, one way to use the big tracer is to draw basically a cat portrait, and making some nice big eyes, the cat nose, the mouth, the ears, and whatever you want to have on your cat. Then, if you don't want to do that, you might say, I want my cat to be a little bit smaller, and this way I'm using this oval, the medium oval. And I don't see the whole cat in this picture, but maybe the way you draw it, maybe you do. I want you to draw the cat your way. I'm just giving you a little bit of help, giving you a tracer, because I know kids sometimes have a hard time drawing large enough. The cat is the most important part of your picture, so that should be the biggest, and we call that, when it's right in the middle of the page, we call it the focal point. And I've also given you the smaller tracer, and you can see I use the smaller tracer for this cat, and this tracer was so small I could fit the whole body in. Now after you've decided and you've drawn your cat in pencil, you're going to take a black, and I would love it if you could use a black permanent marker, but my remote learners, if you do not have a black permanent marker at home, you can use a black colored pencil, you can use a black crayon. But those of you who are using the black permanent marker, I have a little trick I'm going to show you. And you can't really do this trick with the crayon or colored pencil because those would be erased away with everything else. So before I go on to it, I just want to show you, I also in this picture started to use the little fur lines like I saw in the picture in the story. So here's my cat. Oops, I didn't do his tail. Let's just pretend I did. So my trick really isn't a trick. It's just a way to make my work look a little bit neater. So once I'm done outlining, I can go and take an eraser and erase the pencil lines, and it just makes my picture look a little bit neater. Okay? I'm not going to erase everything. You get the idea of what to do, okay? If you're outlining with crayon or colored pencil, you're not going to be able to do that trick because it's also going to get erased away and the crayon might smear. So that's why I always suggest a black permanent marker. Now from here, you're going to go to coloring. You can use crayons, you can use colored pencil, whatever you think you'd like to use. Try to color neatly, overlap your colors, and just do your best work. I can't wait to see how your cats come out.